Morning, everybody. This is Sara Perry, psychic medium. I am live in pajamas in Spain. Just thought I'd check in. My intentions were to be online every day. However, yesterday I was really exhausted and just took to my bed just for as much as I could. I think a lot of this is to do with the energies, the frequencies going on right now, the full moon coming up and the eclipse as well. Everything gets juggled around, plus picking up on a lot of other stuff around me of other people and other people's projections. I just wanted to check in today to chat about the reasons why. Why do we do things? What are our actual intentions? Are our intentions to do something to get something back? And if so, what do we want back? Okay, so if you invest in a product in the stock market, you do so because you want to bring back some kind of bonus. Okay, you want the interest to come back. You're doing it because you believe that it's worth something valuable. Okay, so that's like a financial investment. If you give, when you do that, you're not giving a gift. Okay, you're not giving the company some, here's a lump of cash because I really want to help you out. If that was the case, then the bonus or the interest that you got back would be a bonus. It would be a surprise. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying this is because often we do things with the intention of something else we're not almost aware of, or we're doing it for the wrong reasons. And the reason that things don't turn out the way that we want them is because our intentions were unclear, or because we weren't doing it for good intentions. So if you give a gift, it's a gift. Expect to give the gift without a return. If you're doing it to make yourself feel better, then you are going to expect someone to say thank you, or to, almost to get praise for it. That's when you're doing it for recognition. If you're giving a gift because you can, and because you just want to give someone a gift because you want them to feel good about themselves, or you want to cheer someone up, then that's the real gift of giving. So let's look at the reasons for getting involved in something that is maybe a charitable option. When people get involved in charity, are they doing it to bring up their levels of investment so that they become more recognized, or are they doing it because they really care about what they're doing, because they care about that charity, because they can, so they give a gift to charity, and because they want to give it. Okay, so that's the gift. That's a charitable giving. Yeah, okay, exactly the same as what I was talking about. It's a gift. But if you're doing it because you want to raise the status of your business, I mean, okay, some stuff can come back. That's okay. There's give and take a little bit. I mean, there's often a knock-on effect. But if you're doing it for those reasons, then that isn't really the reason. It's not really a charitable thing, is it? And I'm questioning this because there's a lot of things that we do in life because we want expectation, like calling somebody because we want them to forgive us, or we call someone because we want them to call back. We tell someone we love them because we want them to say that they love us back. But when you really want to do something, if you say put your mind to your work aspects, your career, because you just love it, because actually there is little reason, hi Shirl, you just want to do it because it helps you feel good, you feel, your vibration goes up, you're probably going to get something back because there was no expectation. If you're a painter or you make jewelry, or say you fix cars or something, and you just think, right, I'm just going to do this because it's all about the money and it's all about what I'm going to get from it, then there isn't any passion, and the intentions are slightly off. And this is what I've really noticed lately, the way people give to receive. When we really give, when we really put our energy into something, we're not doing it for any other reason than to lift the vibration, to not necessarily help someone else, but for the good, okay? When it's really, truly good, when we truly love, when we truly love ourselves, we attract the love. If I said to somebody who's watching and said, right, go away and love yourself, and you say, okay, I'm loving myself, I'm doing it all, I'm going and having a makeover, I'm gonna, take time, but you're not really doing it because you want to do it, and the passion isn't really there, and you're feeling resistant to it, and you're only doing it because I've said it, then the results aren't going to be there. Okay, it has to come from within, it has to come from your heart, and your heart is the source of everything. Where does that heart lie? Is that heart lying for pure, unconditional reasons? Or was it just, are you doing something so that you can get something back? And that's why we get disappointed, okay? That's the reason things don't work out. Because we wanted something back. We went in with an expectation, It's like, well, I'm in these situations a lot where I'll say to somebody, just, step back, let go. And they say, well, if I let go and I do nothing, will the person call me? Well, just doing that because I've said that is an expectation the person's going to call you. If you really let go of something, you're not even thinking about it. You put it on the shelf and you forget about it. When you put something in a cupboard to store, you just put it in a cupboard to store. And you probably forget about it. And then later on, you'll go in the cupboard and go, oh, there it is, there's the what I was looking for. I completely forgot about that because you let it go. All right. So my point is today is when you truly let go, when you really truly give, when you really give a gift, when you say something you really mean because it's coming from the heart, there is no expectation, and you give it out completely. So when you give up to the universe, you completely surrender to the trust of the universe and what is to be. Not I'm giving to the universe so that the universe can give me what I'm asking exactly, or because what I expect. Because the universe knows better. Am I the person that made the PJs? These are actually pajamas. It's just that I've just got up short. So today, think about honouring your truth. What is coming from the real heart? What do you want to say to honour yourself? What do you want to do? Every little thing that honours your truth and what you believe. Are you going somewhere because that makes everybody else happy, and because you feel you said you would, and so you should commit to it, but you feel really uncomfortable about it, and you don't want to let someone down, and you feel like, oh my God, if I don't do that, then this will, you're presuming what would happen if you don't go, all these things? Or are you going because and doing something because you really, truly want to go? There is a real difference. If you have doubts, if you have I should at the front of a sentence, or I feel, I don't want to upset someone, then think about how much you're upsetting yourself doing something that is unconditional to you. The first place that needs to love is you, and the only way to give love is to love yourself first. But again, to do so without expectations. Don't blame yourself when you do something, you make a mistake, or one day you have a pitfall. Hi, Michaela. Do it because do it because it feels right. Okay? When something feels right, it just feels right. And just clear everything else from your mind, what everybody else wants, what anybody else thinks, because if you were the only person left on earth, you are the only person that you would have to think about. And you can be absolutely certain if the shoe is on the other foot, it may be very different. Okay? So my message today is to give because you can, because you have something to give, because you really want to, and because there is no expectation. Make a call. Tell someone that you love them. Go to an event. wear something you wish, you know, because you feel comfortable, not because everybody else is wearing it. I don't mean like a uniform, okay, you've got to wear a uniform, you do. But I mean, you know, just because somebody else is wearing shorts, you want to wear shorts too, or they've got their hair up in a bun, you know, it's like, okay, because it's trend. Be your own trend, be your own brand. Start something that is good for you, because when you do that, there's going to be somebody else that you can reflect those intentions. You can reflect the good out there. You're reflecting the love. You're reflecting something real. And at the moment, what is happening is we're getting projections that are unreal because of the planets, because of everything is all confused everywhere. We're picking up on so much stuff that isn't ours. So it's causing our rewiring to get all fuzzy and buzzy. So just go back into your center, get grounded, and ask yourself, what do I want? Where, if I do A, B, or C, where is that going to lead? What's my goal today? What's my intention to achieve today? And doing A, B, or C, is that going to get me closer, or is it going to take me further away? Simple. Is by doing what everybody wants me to do going to help me become happy? Is that going to fill me with joy? And if it isn't, don't do it. It's a simple yes or no. It's all you have to ask yourself, but you need to take everything else out of the picture. So I want to wish everybody a wonderful day today. Let go. If you're undecided, just be still. I've now put a grounding video up which has binaural beats, subliminals in there to help you get back to that zero state, to help put you in a place where you have nothing conflicting you or any triggers going on. Keep yourself grounded and then make a decision, and do it from the heart and something that feels right. When something feels completely right, it's completely calm. There are no questions, there are no doubts, there is nothing that will cause you imbalance or stress. So lots of love to you all, have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.